Hello guys, welcome back to my channel The Wheel of Knowledge. So today in this video I'm gonna tell you about how to make political science notes. So first, what is the importance of making notes? Notes are for quick revision. As you all know that whenever there are our exams, we only have 2-3 days in between our particular exam. So in those 2-3 days, it is impossible to read each and every chapter so carefully and so deeply, because it's gonna like help us for our 1 mark question. So if you have your notes prepared, you can just go for a quick revision and you can score a pretty good score. So then it helps to memorize easily if you'll write the notes. Like if you're reading the chapter and side by side you're writing the important words, important points, important dates, it will help you to memorize more that chapter. And the notes should be precise, it should be short, it should not be like a proper whole book, and it should be helpful, and most importantly should be proper substitute of books. It means that if you'll read books or you'll read your notes, it should be one or the same thing. Okay, and write carefully each and every note. Okay, your handwriting should be beautiful so that you'll be able to read your own handwriting at least. And you should like only use one single pen. Like I'm gonna show you my notes, like what I have prepared. It's of chapter first, political science, grade 11, grade 12, chapter first, the Cold War era. Like you can see my notes there, they are in a very good condition. I have written them so like beautifully so that it becomes eye appealing, so that every time I open it I eager to get to learn this. Okay, I have used only single one pen. Okay, because you don't have to make it too much colorful, because it's not a artistic notes. These are only for like your subject. Okay, so just use one single pen and make your notes with this only, and try to use like these arrows, try to make flow charts. Okay, then try to write important definitions in these, like these groups, these boxes, and like yeah, if you can also differentiate between the 2 points, like there is allied forces and excess powers. I have like differentiated between them, and there is critics of US and supporters of US, of like what they say about the dropping of Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs. And this logic of deterrence, it's very important, so that's why I've written it in a box. So you can see my notes, like they are beautifully prepared, they are written in a good handwriting, and they are properly spaced. Like if you want to add something else in future, you can add, there is a lot of space. Okay, so it should be like this. And then I'm going to tell you that how to make notes, how you can make. Like I prefer to read the chapter at least 4 times, because pol science is my favorite subject. Okay, so first time you have to read the chapter before the class, like to get the overview of the subject, overview of the chapter. And then when the teacher is teaching, just side by side read the lines, side by side underline the important line that teacher will tell you. Then while listening lectures on YouTube, like I'm in habit of listening lectures on YouTube, and like write important points and important definitions that they tell us. I write them on the book. Like I prefer to write them on book. Like there is space, there is a column on every page. Here you can write those important points on this. Okay, and then fourth time, when you are properly sitting to make the notes of that chapter, because now you are well prepared, you know the whole chapter, so now you can prepare the notes. Just side by side read and write. Like I have marked the important lines. I can start with this, like first put the heading of this, Cuban Missile Crisis, then I can start with this that April 1961, the leaders of UN Soviet Socialist Republics, they were like worried that the US will invade the communist ruled Cuba and overthrow Fidel Castro. Like I have made here, you can see the okay. Then this Cuban Missile Crisis, leaders of USSR were worried. Then arrow that USA would invade communist ruled Cuba and overthrow Fidel Castro. Okay, then why? Then that's the here is the arrow, and there is written that why. What's the reason? That's why Nikita Khrushchev, that leader of Soviet Union, decided to convert Cuba into a Russian base. Okay, so you can prepare like this and try to underline the important points, important definitions, and then headings also. Okay, and then even you can read the chapters and after making notes and can include something which might left, like I've told you that if you be having spaces in your notes you can write something left. Okay, because it's not like uh, necessary that nothing be left after making the notes. There is something left. Okay, so you can just add on some important points. Then even if your notes are lost, like in might, okay, you will be still left with your notebooks. Okay, notebooks means these books in which already you have written the important points, you have marked the important points, you'll be left with this. And those who are not in habit of like reading the chapters, who don't love to read chapter, they can just go through the notes that I will be providing you in my description box, and I'm surely saying you that these those notes are proper substitute of the books, that if you'll read those notes then you will be not left, like आपको बुक्स पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी अगर आप मेरे प्रोवाइड किए हुए नोट्स पढ़ लोगे. ठीक है, सो आई थिंक दैट अभी आप अच्छे से नोट्स बनाएंगे. यू विल बी मेकिंग योर नोट्स वेरी ब्यूटिफुली एंड सो just that's it for this video. Thanks for watching it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and please be at your homes, be healthy, be safe, and because this corona situation is very dangerous, so be like positive. Okay, so thank you, bye bye.